Okay, pause on the doom scrolling go. I need you to see something. Right now, there are two objects in our solar system, both exactly 1.4 astronomical units from the Earth. One, a comet called R2 Swan. It is exactly where we'd expect it to be. And the other, 3I Atlas, is not. That is not a coincidence, it's a formation. And while one hand of this formation is waving saying, "Hello, look at me," the other hand is doing something we told not to look at too closely. On November 19th, NASA held a press conference. The message was simple, clean, and frankly boring. They said 3I Atlas is just a comet, a big dumb rock. And then they showed us this, a fuzzy smudge from 30 million kilometers away. They said, nothing to see here, but here's what they did not say. They failed to mention that finding an object this size in interstellar space is literally winning the cosmic lottery over and over, 1,000,000 times in a row. Think about it like this. If you're walking on a beach, you expect to find pebbles, or maybe a few rocks. What you don't expect to find is a perfectly carved 1,000,000-ton marble stone statue. The odds are astronomically against it. When you find one, you don't just say, "Ew, it's a rock," and then walk away. You ask questions. A very wise professor that I follow put it perfectly, Avilob. We are treating this thing like a book and judging it by its cover. But we all know the story of the Trojan horse, right? It looked like a gift, sounded like a gift, but inside it was something else entirely. So we have an object of impossibly convenient size on an impossibly convenient path. And the official response by NASA is to call it familiar? That, boys and girls, is not science. No. That's a bedtime story. And it gets a little weirder because while NASA was showing us its fuzzy ball, amateur astronomers across the globe were capturing the real show. After 3I Atlas' closest approach to the sun, these images appeared. They showed jets, not fuzzy, dissipating clouds, tightly collimated jets. Beams of matter stretching 1,000,000 kilometers into space. In retrospect, these backyard images are more revealing than anything from the multi-billion-dollar agencies. So what are we actually looking at? The official story by NASA says pockets of ice warmed by the sun. But there is another interpretation, one that fits the data just as well. Imagine a vessel that spent eons coasting through the cold, dark void. Without a shadow of a doubt, it would be collecting a crust of interstellar dust and ice. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfect camouflage. Hey-ho, Silver, away! A Trojan horse. Then, when it reaches the warm heart of our solar system, it activates. I mean, like, just what if those 1,000,000-kilometer jets aren't just natural outgassing? What if it is something that rhymes with the word thrusters? The most unimaginative thing that we can do is to look at the unknown and insist that it must be familiar. True science is about the humility to be surprised. So, in the coming weeks, larger telescopes will analyze these jets, break down the composition and the speed, and by December 19th, when 3I Atlas makes its closest approach to Earth, we will know. Is it an iceberg that's breaking up, or is it a mothership releasing probes? Data from our Mars rovers and our orbiters, they could be seeing fragments right now and not even realize what they're actually looking for. I'm just saying that life is worth living because of the potential to be surprised. The known unknowns, those things are very exciting. But the unknown unknowns, that is where reality gets interesting. So please, don't just listen to the story that you're told. Look at the gaps, question the obvious, because the bureaucrats want you to believe in what is expected, right? However, the rest of us, we're waiting for the best. And the best is yet to come, December 19th.